Hello everyone, Dan Jeet, Kune, Physiology and more, and today is day 5 of wrist training for everyone. Okay, so talking a little bit more about the muscle fibers in the forearms. Okay, so there's actually 3 muscle groups that you can actually work in certain ways every day because you use them every day. And that's going to be your calf muscles, your abs, and your forearms. Okay, so here's the thing: because your forearms you use every day, grabbing, pushing with your hands, using your fingers, whatever it may be. Okay, because of that, it takes a lot of pumping a lot of blood into your forearm muscles to get them to grow, to get them to strengthen, because they're so used to being used every day. But because they're also used every day, especially most jobs out there, a lot of factory jobs, whatever it may be, where you're using your hands a lot, this honestly sets you up for overuse injury because you're constantly boom, 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 and then you go home and you might do dishes or whatever, and so you're still using a lot of them small muscle fibers, okay, like I've been discussing. Here's the thing: we got to continuously strengthen those. So every day, the hand grippers, like I mentioned, that's something good to get every day. Warm up, especially if you work in a factory. Warm up every day, okay, every single day before you go to work. And throughout the day, afterwards, you want to obviously do wrist shakers, things like that I mentioned to help alleviate any type of issues, pain with that. Here's the thing, okay? I understand a lot of you are not going to feel like doing this, but here's the thing: if you don't feel like doing it, quit bitching about your problem, okay? And I'm not saying that to be an ass. I'm just simply telling you, if you honestly have an issue with your wrist, please watch these videos and please just do what I say, because I guarantee it will change your life. You don't have to do the exact exercises I do. Just do things that strengthen your wrists and your forearms, keep them flexible, things like that. Okay, so one thing I want to get into as far as the strength training goes is recovery. Now, like I mentioned before, your forearm muscles, especially your extensor muscle fibers, are very small, which means they're going to cool off quickly, but also means they're going to recover quickly, so you can actually use them more. Here's the thing: pushing them against some type of resistive force like this, or doing your wrist curls with your barbell or whatever it may be, is going to force more strength into there to allow your muscles to work at a higher volume of a capacity, which is going to set you up to where you're going to be preventing injury and also help alleviate injuries in any type of work that you do in those aspects. Okay, so as far as a couple other exercises, as far as for the forearms go, even things simple as pushing up against something. Okay, so pushing up against a wall, find a solid structure. So let's say there's a bar right here, pushing up against there, honestly, and just literally push, and then turn your hand like this, push. So the thing is, you don't actually have to have any specific type of equipment. Even one good thing too is grabbing a newspaper. I'm going to show you a quick concept real quick. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So I actually learned this from this guy who is a semi-professional arm wrestler several years ago. I've seen other people do it, but I actually learned it from him. And he said one of the ways that he really gets his forearm muscles strong and gets blood pumping in them to help strengthen for his arm wrestling is simply taking a newspaper. Now, this isn't really the best example, but I didn't have much options. Take a newspaper, and what he said, take one for each hand, so one here and one here, about like this, and you simply just do this one. You simply crumble it. Grab it however way you can. Okay, like I said, this isn't the best example of newspaper, okay? And literally crumble it. And over time, it's honestly going to be much more effective than you ever thought it would be. One thing I'm going to recommend too, once you get more used to doing this, each time you get to the end, squeeze, because that's going to really get that blood pumping and that blood flow in there. So let's get out there, let's stay motivated. Believe in yourself, believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there, let's go.